All right, what's up, YouTube? What's going on, Raider Nation? I'm Bubba the Raider, coming at you guys tonight. Gonna give you just real quick before I go to bed. It's been a really long, rough day. I'm gonna give you my quick thoughts about the Trayvon Mullen pick and what we should do tomorrow. Um, yeah, yeah. It was a rough day today. I went into work this morning. I made that last video, and I went into work. But I woke up with a migraine that was on and off all day, and it ended up flaring up real bad at work. So I had to come home, and I've been fighting it all day. So watching the draft was cool, but I had this thing hanging over me. So I really like the Trayvon Mullen pick. I the more and more I'm thinking about it, the more and more I'm getting hyped on these picks and filling these needs with really quality players that are not only talented but they're very much leaders. Um, and I think that's the goal. That's right. That's the idea is to come in with the youth and leaders in our locker room for when we move to Vegas. So I think that's definitely what you're starting to see with some of these picks, and I like it. So sorry. So for tomorrow, we pick I think third pick of the fourth round and then like fifth or sixth pick of the fourth round. And I was looking over what's left. And the thing is, if you go back and you look at my mock draft, I believe this is what I had going. One of the guys that I was highest on throughout this whole process, the first guy I watched that I genuinely went, I want him to play for the Raiders. And his draft stock took a hit, and I thought, second round, we should take this guy, second round. And when Trayvon Mullen pick came up, I thought, take this guy. And he didn't go. And he didn't go in the second round. And I'm sitting there going, we should trade back up into the third round for this guy. And each pick's coming, and I'm holding my breath. And by the end of the third round, we didn't trade up, but he was still on the board. And that's Mack Wilson, linebacker out of Alabama. I'm not sure why exactly it is that he's fallen to the fourth round, but I think we need to scoop him up right now, right away. The other guy I kind of think, we need a tight end. Foster Moreau's out there. There's a couple other tight ends out there. Isaac Nada from Georgia, but Hakeem Butler is still out there, and I know people are pretty up and down on him. Some people think he's the best receiver in this draft class. Some people think he's not. But at this point, like fourth round, why not grab a guy like that who can give your offense something a little bit different? I mean, we have Marcel Aitman, who's a big jump ball 50-50 guy, but this guy could also, you hear the comparison, and I see it physically with AJ Green. Kind of a good value there. There's some more corners and edge guys that are on the board right now, but I really think if we don't go Foster Moreau, which I wouldn't mind, he's a good run blocker, and I wouldn't mind it. If we, sorry, long day, like I said. If we don't go Foster Moreau, I really think Mack Wilson's got to be number one. I hope, and then Hakeem Butler. I really think, Riley Ridley's out there. He's not Calvin Ridley, but he's supposed to be a really, really good route runner. So that's kind of the direction I think we should go. I think we should go Mack Wilson instantly. I think is a starter. I think he might be able to beat out Brandon Marshall at this point. So that would be 5 starters right off the bat, day one starters that we were managed to bring from this draft class. That's incredible. And then Hakeem Butler would be a big time player or a tight end or whatever. So that's kind of what I think we should do. But, we moved around, turned a fourth, a fifth, and 2 sevenths into 2 fourths, a fifth, and a seventh. So, yeah, Works for me. All right. Let me know what you think of the picks. Let me know what you think about Trayvon Mullen, what you think we should do tomorrow, and I'll make a reaction tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some sleep and try and get rid of this thing. So until tomorrow, just win, baby.